Hello and a really warm welcome. This is a general love reading for the collective energies. So let's jump straight in and see what spirits have for us today. And I do hope wherever you are in the world, you're safe and well. And a big thank you for all your love and support. I do appreciate every single one of you. So show me what you need me to see, please, spirits, for the collective energies. Thank you so much. Oh, somebody's missing you very, very much. Four of Cups, look at that. Somebody's sitting and thinking all about you, daydreaming about you, wondering about you, maybe wondering where you've gone here, thinking about you and missing you. Lovely. So with this Four of Cups and the Two of Cups, this is union. This is a yes. It's like recently you have come into union with somebody very special, somebody that you have a lot of strong, passionate feelings about, somebody where there's a lot of chemistry there as well. And you've come into union with them. So it's like within this connection, you've decided to go for it together, side by side, hand in hand. However, there's some worries on the person you are connected with. There's some worries when it comes to them and how they are feeling here. They're feeling worried here, so we'll take a closer look. Feeling a bit concerned. It's like it's almost like a missed opportunity feeling. And we'll see why here, because we do have the Two of Cups, which is very beautiful, very positive here. So with this Knight of Cups and the Two of Swords, I can now see why within this energy. So this person is doubting the feelings. They're doubting your feelings for them. They're really worried. They're concerned. It's like they felt very confident when you came together here. They felt quite confident. They felt that this was a solid yes on both sides, but they are feeling quite concerned here, quite worried that it's more one-sided. It's like they're worried about how you are really feeling about them, so to speak here. So with this Two of Swords, Knight of Cups, it's very much like to them, they feel that they are stepping up, that they're coming in with this love, with passion, with good intent here, that they're coming in sort of throttle. With the Knight of Cups, it's very much within this energy that they feel very deeply for you. So they have a really strong connection to you and they feel a lot of love towards you. And they're feeling very concerned and doubtful though, and it is about how you're feeling about them here with the Two of Swords here. It's very much as if they want to say something to you. They want to say something. They want to say, do you really feel the same way I do? They want to tell you that they're feeling insecure, that as much as you've reassured them here, shows me you have reassured them and that you mean what you say, they are doubting this. They're really, really worried here. And almost to the point that they may not have even spoke about this to you, but you felt this in their energy. You felt some kind of blockage or some kind of doubt that's making this connection feel it's not going as smoothly as it should be going under the circumstances. And you probably want to find out why. You're probably thinking, why is this person not opening up to me? But this person seems unable to open up to you with their doubts and fears. It's like they're fearing opening up and then having their doubts sort of clarified here in some way. So it's as if they're trying to turn the other cheek, or they're trying not to say anything and just show love. Although underneath this all, it's like they're quite insecure about this whole situation. And we'll see why. So you have the Four of Swords and the High Priestess. So yes, within your intuition, within your beautiful intuition collective, you know there's something not quite right. You know that really you came into some sort of union here. Please take it as it resonates. But actually, it's not feeling as it should. And it's because this person is not very secure. They're not very secure here. And it's affecting the relationship. It's affecting this connection here very much so. But you've intuitively picked up on this. Now, it's like you're holding on to intuition. So you're holding on to these downloads of information and you haven't quite said anything. You haven't quite told this person yet. It's like you might be waiting for them to say something to you. But here with the Four of Swords and the Devil at the bottom of the deck, Capricorn energy, it's very much here like you're not actually doing anything wrong. So you are very loving, very giving, and you meant everything you said when you came into union with this person. Whatever level that is, you meant everything you said, and you have so much love to give. So this isn't actually you, collective. This is this person in question here that you're connected to, and this is their own sort of ego, their own doubts and their own fears. It's almost as if they feel maybe not good enough for you, or they feel that as much as you love them, they feel that your attentions will be pulled elsewhere. It's like being triggered. It's like this connection's been triggered, and all of a sudden it's raising all these doubts and insecurities into their mind, and they're not able then to actually keep coming forward with this love, because they do have a lot of love for you. I certainly feel love in this energy here. Instead, they're sort of quite torn up in their own mind. They're not being able to be straightforward with you or tell you how they feel, in fear that they're right here. It's like they've got deep-rooted fear here that they might be right. But this is affecting you, and you're picking up on it, whether they've said anything or not to you. It's like you're very much picking up on this, and it's, I can imagine, quite upsetting for you here, because the energy coming through is very strong from you and very, very genuine here. So let's do a few more. We've got Ace of Pentacles here, Three of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Queen of Wands. Now I'm going to take this Eight of Wands in reverse. I'm not normally reading reversals at the moment, but I'm going to take that because it's come up in reverse here. It's quite significant. It's coming through quite significant. So here it's very much as if you've tried and tried, or you kept trying with this person. You've said to them, look, we have something really special here, and let's make this work. Let's, whatever doubts you have, let's push them to the side. Let's push forward and make them work. We work really well together. Collaborate well together, we can build together, but it doesn't seem to be working. Again, it's like blockage of energy. I mean, this is very much sort of that blocked energy coming through here for you. And you found it very difficult. It's like this person, you can feel that resistance from them. So even though sort of verbally or physically they're showing up, verbally they could be saying all the right things, but it's like within your beautiful intuition here, this High Priestess, within your intuition, you can feel that they're not really giving it their all, or that there's something that they're holding back here. You've decided, or you're deciding, to take a step backwards here, because it's like you feel as if there's not much more you can do. You're trying really hard. You really want to take things to calmer waters, so to speak, and you're finding it really, really difficult with this person. With the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck, the Chariot and the Tower, it's very much like things felt as if it was all systems go, as if you were directing this into a beautiful place. You could have planned things together. You could have planned to go away together here, meeting each other's families, or different exciting things here with the Chariot. Lovely Cancer energy. However, this isn't happening. It's not happening, and it's like with this Tower moment here, it's very, very much like you're feeling that pullback from this person, the person that you're in connection with. And as I said, the sad energy of this is they really do want you. They really do have this love. They really appreciated coming into this union with you. Now with the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands in reverse, this is like the anticipation of bad news. It's almost as if within this beautiful High Priestess here, you kind of can feel in your gut there's this anticipation of bad news coming forward. And with the Queen of Wands, it's very much as if you're fearing that this person that you're connected to, it's making you feel that is there somebody else? Are they not just interested in me? Are they chatting to other people? Are they talking to other people? Are they connecting with other people and getting something much more satisfying out this other person? And that's why they're not, it's like within your intuition, you feel this bad news coming in, so to speak, here. And it's very much as if you've been doing the right thing. You've been pushing forward. You've been trying to keep everything going in a really, really good way here. And with that Tower card, again, it's shift and changes from the universe, from the energies that need to come. Sometimes this can push us into different energy, which helps resolve the old energy here. However, for this person, it doesn't seem as if this is going to be happening anytime soon. It's very much as if, yeah, the doubts here with the devil, the doubts that are in their mind, the fears, the worries that it's not what it seems, is actually pushing their behavior sort of more away from you. It's actually putting that blockage in between the two of you. And with the Two of Wands, it's like they're backwards and forwards in their mind. They want to do something or make a change here, but they just quite can't make up their minds about what to do here. So it is very much beautiful collective, as if you feel you're being maybe played or not being taken really seriously here. But it's very much that in this energy, this isn't you at all. This is that other person. They're just finding it really difficult. They're struggling. They're struggling with, it's like maybe commitment, or struggling with real intimacy, really, you know, having that real beautiful intimacy here. Queen of Swords. So it's like very much here with this Queen of Swords energy is that you're feeling very, you want to be straight with this person. You want to be really straightforward, and you want to tell it how it is. You want to be very honest. You want to be very direct. It's like you're thinking very logically about this, about how to go forward, and you're tired. You're tired of this backwards and forwards, or not really knowing what's going on and where it's going to lead to. And let's see your person. Yeah, you're looking for, here with this King of Pentacles, it's like you're very established, you're very stable, you're very strong, you're very grounded here in this beautiful King of Pentacles energy. It's like you know what you want, you know the type of connection you want, and you don't feel you're getting this here. Although now you've had this, you know, you've kind of come together here on this sort of commitment here. It's making you feel very wobbly, and you're certainly a person that sticks to what you choose, sticks to what you promise somebody. So it's like you're kind of hanging on in there, waiting for something to happen with this person, waiting for some sort of change here. I mean, the energy here is beautiful in the sense that they love you very much, and this is coming through as deep-rooted insecurities. Like they just don't feel good enough for you. They feel as if they're not going to be enough for you, so to speak, and that's their deepest fears here. Yeah, but they really don't want to let you go here. It's like they're hanging on in there. They're hanging on in there. This is Leo energy here. They're hanging on in there with this Strength card and the Four of Pentacles. Well, you're definitely hanging on in there, but they're hanging on in there as well. It's like, because this is deep rooted in fear here, maybe some shadow work they need to do or something they need to work on. It's like they are hanging on in here. They do have strong love for you, and they don't really want to let this go. With the Four of Pentacles as well, it's that kind of feeling as well that they may be struggling at the moment, but they don't want this to go anywhere. They don't want to let this go whatsoever. So it's very much, even though they're giving you kind of mixed signals or mixed vibes, this person does feel, yeah, this love for you. Yeah. Nine of Cups, the Lovers, and the Moon. Yeah, exactly. So that's Gemini energy there with the Lovers, and Pisces energy with this beautiful moon here. Because you absolutely are something that they feel. You're someone that they feel is very emotionally fulfilling, emotionally loving. You're really, really giving to this person. This person feels this deep soul connection with you, this love here. And their insecurities are very much hidden within this moon energy here. They're very much hidden. It's like they're afraid to say it to you. It's very much here as well with this Nine of Wands here. It's like they feel all the insecurities are getting on top of them, and they're not able to kind of verbalize them to you at all, and it's getting very difficult. However, with this beautiful Lovers card, Twin Flame Soulmate energy here, it's very much as if here in the near future they are actually going to make some sort of change here, because with the Tower there and that Nine of Wands, things are coming to a head. But this is emotionally for them, it's coming to a head emotionally. So it's very much like they will be confronting their fears here. They'll be confronting their emotional fears here about losing you, because this biggest fear within them is the loss of you. It's losing you. It's no longer having you, or it's feeling it's like not feeling good enough for you. It's that real vibe of not feeling good enough. And underneath it all, this person, your person, is really struggling with this, really, really struggling. So it's very much here, you're just trying to give all the love you can give, to keep pouring into this person, to show them how much you do love them. But they very much will be coming to talk to you or saying something very shortly here about how they've been feeling, because it's all coming to a head here. And the beautiful collective, I can see that when it does, that you're going to be very loving towards them, very understanding and very giving, because you two love each other very, very much, very deeply. This can be past lives together as well here. It's a very beautiful connection. So when you're with each other, you feel like home. And that could also be what's frightening this person, frightening your person here, that there's such deep love here. It almost could trigger us when we feel loved so much, bringing up those fears, those insecurities. So it's been very, very difficult, but I would definitely say hang on in there, because this is love. This person loves you deeply. They're struggling with these insecurities, and once they come past this, which they're about to do, they're about to talk to you about this, it will make things so much easier here. Things have just been really, really difficult, and you've actually had to sort of kind of struggle along with this as well. So let's just see with Moonology. Show me what you need me to see, please, spirits. That's interesting. Your commitment is being tested, and it most certainly is, because you felt pushed away, or you haven't felt as if they feel the same about you, or there's something underlying going on here. And with that wild card as well, it's very much like you want this to come to an end, to open up this new cycle with this person you love very much and they love you. So this also ties in with these cards here, because this cycle will be coming to an end of this kind of you really picking up on your intuition, something's not quite right, and then here with the lovers and your commitments being tested, it's like it is being tested. It's made you feel quite pushed. And here it says work through your fears. And this seems to be what both of you are doing at the moment. They're trying to work through the fear of losing you, and you're trying to work through the fear of confusion, of not understanding what's the matter in this connection, of why this has all of a sudden seems to be going wrong, or you seem to have lost that kind of flow that you both had. Your hard work is paying off, and it most certainly is, because again, what's coming through in this energy is deep love for each other, which is overriding all the other fears and anxieties. You're standing by this person's side, and they love you deeply for this. And they will be coming to talk to you, to tell you some of their fears, maybe not all of them, but it's very much like they will be opening up to you shortly, and you'll be able to start working through things together. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon.